Hi, I'm William Tenholder, and I've been playing chess for hundreds of years. Of course, I'm joking, but I have won thousands of games around the world. And now I'd like to show you what to do with the very irritating Queen Rush. Now, let's go through this game. This turns out to be a ready opening, and so I'm going to move this along pretty quickly for you because it's a Sicilian defense. 2 knights out for the ready opening and a little defense on black side. Now, we have a standard position here. Let's see what happens. Standard Sicilian and standard white. 2 pawns, 2 knights. The queen is on the attack. Now, what are we going to do with this pesky queen? Well, first of all, we need to be in a defensive position, guard the center, and so there we brought the bishop out for that. Now the queen comes for an attack, taking the pawn, and so we have to make the queen pay. Can't just come into our territory and rob us, right? So now that's a check on the queen, right? Queen has to move. Check. We have a defense. We'll just move up the pawn. Now the queen has very few spaces. You can always pause this and analyze it, but the queen has very few spaces to move to. The queen chooses a5. And so this gives us the opportunity to take the pawn on c5 and do an exchange. And so we're going to get the bishop in exchange for the knight, and that's a good deal. Now the queen has other thoughts. Check. But again, we've thought this out. We just respond with the bishop. Queen will move and take. This is a really great position, actually, for white, with the 2 bishops running the field over there where the queen is. And the queen has to be careful. So we check the queen again, attack, and the queen has to move. So this is how we're dealing with, this pesky queen. Notice that black's pieces are not developed. And so this is how we take advantage of that, right? Check. Now, king has to move. And guess what? Both knights are pinned. The rooks can't go anywhere. The knights can't go anywhere. What do? Well, in this case, white to move, posing an attack and putting pressure on the black side. Now, they attack the knight. There's a move here. There's a great move here. Take a second if you need to. Pause your screen. See if you can figure out this chess puzzle. Basically, you can win the game in 1 or 2 moves. Okay, here we go. That's not the move, by the way. That's not the move. You don't want that move, because then the queen will take with check. The move is queen to b3. The black queen only has, because the black queen is not protected. It's hanging. It has only 2 choices. Either take the queen and do the exchange, or move back. The only square it can move to is d6. If the queen moves to d6, it's bishop to b4, and the queen is pinned on the king, and they will lose the queen. So at this point, white will win the game. There's no doubt about it with the position. So I hope you enjoyed this. Take care of that pesky queen and do it right. I think in this case, if you do the queen to b3, chances are the queen will go back to d6 and you'll be able to pin that queen on the king and take the queen. Either way, white is winning. Hope you enjoyed this. Make sure you take care of the queen. Rush. Enjoy your chess. Have a good night.